going on, YouTube? It's James with Highborn Fantasy Battle Reports, and I got another game for you today. I got a game against Dan and his Highborn Elves. I haven't fought Dan's Highborn Elves in, like, God knows how long, forever. So this is going to be a refreshing game. I haven't really faced against Highborn Elves recently at any of the tournaments I've been playing at. I've played, like, Chaos Demons, Empire, other greenskins, dwarves, but I haven't really faced against Highborn Elves in quite a long time. So this is going to be kind of interesting. I'm going to show you what he brought to the table and what I brought to the table as well. And also, like I said, this is on the title screen. You can see that this is a game for the Road to Blood in the Sun. So I'm just trying to get ready. This is the list that I'm bringing. I already finalized it. I already sent it to Fergus. So this is what I'm bringing, guys. I know on the last video somebody said that they weren't so hot on the Boar Boys. I'm not 100% on the Boar Boys, but at the same time, I feel like it is a nice equalizer against certain armies, certain Death Stars, actually. So anyways, like I said, this is my list. Let's go ahead and show you what I whatever. You know what I mean. God damn it. Anyways, over here, this is a unit of 6 Boar Boys, the Boarpocalypse. The Boarpocalypse is 6 special Orc Ed Bashers, that's the name of them. Orc Ed Bashers, they have the Mechanox Totem, which is basically turning off any magical items in that unit as well as any unit they're touching. So, like I said, this is the great equalizer. They could turn off some good monsters, or not monsters, but like some good lords, magical saves and magical weapons and all the shit that's making them fucking badass. Over here, I got a unit of 5 Wolf Riders, and right in front of them I got 5 Nasher Dashers. In front of them, that is the Gargantula, the A-Rock, the ace in the hole, the good trusty mother of dragons there, eating her freaking dwarf slayer slave there. It's a sacrifice. Anyways, the A-Rock is a very trusty Gargantula spider who has proved herself in battle time and time again. Over here I got a unit of 35 Orc Ed Bashers with extra hand weapons. Now, that big giant in the middle, that's actually just a unit filler. That's just going to fill in for 8 of those guys just because it looks so fucking cool. Why not? Anyways, so one thing I was thinking about, I was talking about with Evil Ash, was putting them on either rank formation like this or in horde formation. And I actually come to the conclusion that if I'm fighting somebody who's faster than me, like initiative wise, I probably should put them in ranks. But if I'm fighting somebody who's in who's slower than me, I should just put them in horde, like no problem. Anyways, King Koopa! King Koopa is the asshole of all assholes. He is the biggest asshole out of like a whole room full of assholes. Look at that fat fuck. He's just like laughing all the time. Anyways, King Koopa is a 1-up, 4-up Goblin Spider, Goblin King, on a Huntsman Spider, and he has backstabbing dirks, and that's about it right now. Over here, I got Warboss Dread Irontooth. Warboss Dread Irontooth is a Orc Warlord, an Iron Orc Warlord with a 3-up, 4-up. I actually lowered his armor save by 1 to give him a lucky shield, so he doesn't get shot by like a cannon or a catapult on turn 1. And then over here I got the Crossborks, and actually look at that, guys. I actually got my banner on camera for once. Yeah, so that's my 20 Crossborks. Guys, after this picture, after this video here today, most of this has been finished painted. So finally I got a finished painted 20 Crossborks. But and it's funny too, because like by the time I finish painting them, like I'm getting all these lists that I'm like, maybe I shouldn't bring the crossbows, but I'm like, no, I've got to paint them. I might as well play them. Anyways, these are 20 orcs with crossbows and heavy armor. I got my 2 splatterers, rock labas. I got Kieran the Coyote. He's my level 2 orc shaman with the big gods, and I got Goblin Joe. Goblin Joe is a level 2 Goblin Shaman. And that's about it for my army. Anything I'm missing, I'm probably just missing the damn picture for it, and you'll see it later. Anyways, for Dan, he has not 1, not 2, but 3 repeater bolt throwers. He has a unit of Lion Guard, a small unit, only like 20 of them or so. And then he has a unit of Elaine Reavers. Always, every single time I make a video, somebody calls me, or the ambulance passes by. Anyways, I got a unit. He has a unit of ambushing Sea Guard here, about 20 of them as well. and then he has another. Oh, he has a block of sword bastards, and the sword bastards are about, looks like 30 of them. So for some reason he doesn't have them in horde formation. I'm kind of confused about that. Maybe it's because he didn't have the tray. I don't know. But he has his Frost Phoenix here, and he has his characters. Now he does have a unit of Silver Helms, which I don't know if I didn't show you the picture or not, or where they are. I don't know. But he has a unit of Silver Helms. In that unit of Silver Helms, they do have that Dragon Prince BSB with them, and then he also has that level 2 signature lore master dude, whatever. He has a couple eagles, and I think that's about it. So we line up across like this. Now Dan went ahead and took all the initiative. He just dropped everything first because he wants to go first, and it's all about him going first, just shooting the crap out of me. I think he only has 2 bolt throwers, not 3, but you know, so he drops everything first, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and tactically I'm looking at it. We just played standard battle line, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and put my guys on the line, and I have to keep Dread near the trolls. That's one of the issues that I'm having, is just Dread has to babysit the fucking trolls. I put the Orcs on the hill just because by the time he moves up a bit, maybe I could get a downhill charge. And then I'm looking across the table, and I want to see who he has as that might have a good magical saves or magical items in that unit. And I'm looking at those Silver Helms. And the thing is, I need my fast stuff against the Silver Helm, so he can't charge me and I can't charge him, but it'll delay him, and if it can charge him, that'll be huge. So I have the Boar Boys, the Squigs, and the A-Rock and Koopa on that side. On the right side, I have the Wolf Riders going for the Bolt Thrower. I was contemplating, I put Kieran the Coyote in the unit of Crossborks. I was contemplating putting them in the building so they could just kind of shoot at stuff from the building. But then at the same time, when he saw me because I chose this side, and he knew I could do that with the building, he decided to put all his big units on the left side of the table, away from the building. So that was kind of smart by Dan. So Vanguards, I go ahead and I Vanguard up my Wolf Rider, and then since this is the Blood and the Sun rules, you cannot just take first turn by just dropping your whole army, so you actually roll off for this. So we roll off for it, and I beat Dan's first roll off. And he's like, oh, this sucks. He goes, first turn just sucks. You don't get to do shit. You just sit here and watch your shit get torn apart. So I go ahead and I move the Nasher Dashers close to the tree, so if he decides to charge with the Silver Helms, he'll take DTs, and I'll have a good chance of downhill charge with the Orcs and charging him with the A-Rock. The A-Rock, the Boar Boys, and Koopa all on the left side are close enough to the Silver Helms where he'll need like a 10 to 12 inch charge. I think it was like 11 to 12 inch charge. But at the same time, I would need the same going back. But I put him like that, and then Dread and the Trolls decided, since he left the right flank pretty open, to just kind of go around the flank. So Dread and the Trolls are coming around. I don't have many targets for the Crossborks. I guess they could either shoot at the Eagles or shoot at the War Machine, but they don't really have much to shoot at from there. And then I kind of put my Rock Lobbers on, like by the hill, and it wasn't that great of a positioning because he has stuff on the left side versus my right side, but whatever. I don't have to decide what to do later. Magic Phase, I got 5 power dice. I go ahead and I throw up Bashing Fist, and I try to give it to Dread right in the beginning, and he dispels it, and I was just like, eh. Then I go ahead and I try to do the Foot of Gork, and I just fail it miserably. So then I go into Shooting Phase. Shooting Phase, I do the Web Launcher, and guys, these are my new cards, by the way. I do the Web Launcher, and I hit the Sword Bastards, and I killed maybe 2. I want to say it was like 2. No. It was much more than 2. But anyways, this is my web launched card. They're gonna get stuck there if they take it. They take DTs if they march or charge. But the web launcher hits them and bam, kills off like 6 of those bastards. I hate those guys. Fuck them. Anyways, gonna shoot the Rock Lobber, and I decided I'd take the lens advice here. Just start shooting the War Machines with Rock Lobbers, and I do, and boom! Oh shit! I killed the Bolt Thrower one shot, and then I go ahead and I shoot the second Rock Lobber, and boom! Actually, no, I think that was the second one to begin with, or the first one to begin with. But it drifted off on the Eagle here, and at this point, I'm listening to Dan say, "It sucks to go second. It sucks. It sucks to see all your stuff get killed on turn 1." I'm like, sorry, Dan. So I go ahead and I use the crossbows and I shoot his eagle and I kill the fucking eagle. And oh my god, I've never seen Dan more pissed than this. Anyways, turn 1. Highborn Elves. So he goes ahead and he moves up the Lion Guard in the forest, which is actually pretty cool because Lion Guard, if you guys don't know, have Strider in the forest. So it doesn't matter if they're in the forest. He's not losing ranks. He'll still have good bonuses there. And what he's really doing, and I understand this 100%, is he's gunning those lions into my A-Rock. That's what he's doing. Excuse me. He's moving the Phoenix closer to the left side. He has the Silver Helms kind of still playing that like, are you moving forward? Are you moving forward game? And he moved his eagle in as chaff. He only walked up with the sword bastards because they had the web launcher on, and then he's moving the Elaine Reavers towards Dread to chaff the trolls actually. Magic phase, he got 8 power dice. Excuse me, 8 power dice. And he goes ahead and he throws up, I think, regen on these guys. And I was like, alright, gonna let it go. I'm not gonna shoot them. Whatever, right? I hate shooting fucking people with regen. And then that's about it. Everything else, I think I stopped it or it didn't really matter. So we're gonna go to shooting phase. Shooting phase, this fucking bolt thrower just blasts a hole through my Wolf Riders, kills 3 Wolf Riders, and they don't panic. And he's just like, this sucks. And that's about it. He has no real shooting besides that one bolt thrower that shot. It's going to go into my turn 2, Orcs and Goblins. So the Wolf Riders are charging, and they're like, fuck it, we're going in. And they get in. And I think that was my only charge, to be honest. So I started playing with the chaff game. I was like, fuck it. I have the Nasher Dashers, and I laser guided them. I put them right behind the line of sight of the Phoenix. And they're close enough to the Silver Helms that either he charges me or I charge him. And the thing is, he cannot charge Koopa, and he cannot overrun into Koopa based on the angles. And Koopa's out of the line of sight of the Phoenix too. So now he has to deal with Koopa. And he can't really do that because the squigs are in the way. So I think that was a perfect setup on that corner. That corner was just like, fine. Anyways. As you can see, I did move up Dread right in front of his Elaine Reavers because I could fly right over him. It's not a big deal. I could fly right over him. I could charge into his sword bastards. And I move up the trolls, of course, and I kind of just kept the orcs on the hill because they were just kind of nuking shit with their shamans that are in there. I did do a march up with the crossbows because I didn't really have anything to shoot at. So, anyways, Magic Phase got 11 power dice. Holy shit! And I know I didn't show you guys my magic spells, but you'll see them eventually. So, first thing I do is I go ahead and I do Fix It. And he dispels that. Or I fail it. Look at that. I threw 3 dice on it, too, and I got a fucking 8 out of 9. That sucks. So then I go ahead and I throw up 5 dice, and I was just like, fuck it, I want to do it. I really want to do it. I'm going to do Curse of the Green Moon. I've been dying to get this spell off, and they're just in range. If I roll a 4, 5, or 6, that I'll clip him or kill a good chunk of his white lions. So I throw 5 dice. I'll take the miscast gladly. I get it off. Alright, he lets it go off because he wants to see me blow up. And I throw it out there, and it falls and clips only 1 guy. Just 1. It only killed 1 guy. Come on! If I rolled another, I think I rolled a 3, and the 3 barely clips him. But at a 4, it would have hit, a good 4 inches more in and killed a shit ton more. But damn it! Come on, that spell eludes me so much. I hate it. I hate how much it eludes me. I could have took the signature spell. I didn't. Because I wanted to do this fucking Green Moon so bad. Anyways, miscast, I got a 7, which isn't bad. I ended up losing 4 orcs. It was a bad trade-off on orcs versus that, but whatever. And my magic phase is over. Anyways, shooting phase. Let's go ahead and shoot the rock lobber again. I get a direct hit onto his big bird, and he fucking ward saves it, but he broke his model. I'm sorry, Dan. I didn't mean for you to break your model. Anyways, but your ward save saved your ass. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot the other rock lobber, and it drifts off, ends up killing off 2 of the white lions. And then I go ahead and I shoot the web launcher, and I hit the white lions, and it does another, wound or so. Over here, close combat, he fails to wound any of my wolves. My wolves go in. Actually, my goblins go, and they fail to hit. Then the dogs go, or the dogs should have went first, but I did the dogs second for whatever reason. And the dogs kill both of them. Oh, God. They're going to overrun this way, and that's about it over here. It's going to go ahead and start off Highborn Elves turn 2. Highborn Elves turn 2. He's charging in. He has to take the bait. He really can't do much about it, but, I mean, he could try to just reform and, like, turn the wrong way, but whatever. But he decides to just go in. He doesn't have much other options. He pops up his freaking ambushes here. Holy shit, I forgot about them. God damn it. What am I going to do with these guys? And he starts to move his Phoenix and his Sword Bastards over towards Dread and the Trolls. Magic phase, he got 8 power dice. He goes ahead and he does regen on these guys. Lets it go off. Then he does the Beast Within on these guys. And I'm like, oh, God, that's nasty. And then we're going to go to shooting phase. Shooting phase, he pops up these ambushes. He's going to shoot 20 fucking shots. 20 fucking shots. I think this is actually a pretty decent tactic for these ambushers. And shoot the crap out of my War Machine and they just blow it up to shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. All he needs is a bunch of 6s, and out of 20 shots, you're bound to get a lot of 6s. Over here, close combat, he just destroys my Squig Hoppers with his freaking guys, and he just kind of reforms, I guess, and it's going to start off Orcs and Goblins turn 3, and it's Koopa! Koopa's charging in. The Boar Boys are charging in. Obviously, he moved the Eagle for Chaff onto the A-Rock. Let's see. Dread, I believe I charged Dread and the Trolls in. Was it? Yeah, I charged Dread and the Trolls into his Elaine Reavers. And most of this was just to get the overrun into the Phoenix. I really wasn't thinking too much, though. I was like, the Sword Masters could get me in a flank. For some reason, I thought I was going to kill the Phoenix before the flank. But whatever. But everybody gets in. Those Boar Boys getting in was huge. That was like a 10-inch charge. But I figured, even if I failed the charge, I have another turn to charge in again. Next turn. I turned the A-Rock around to face off at the Sea Guard. I'm like, well, I'm not going to let you just go ahead and attack my Orcs in a flank. I move the Orcs downhill. The Orcs are going to have to start getting in the way of his Lion Guard. And, of course, I'm going to have to keep moving the Crossborks up. Magic Phase got 10 power dice. Thank God I keep getting these dice. And I go ahead and I fix it up on this unit here. The main reason I did this was to counter him from trying to charge me. If he charges me, he's going to have to reroll 6s. It's going to piss him off, whatever, right? I think also I wanted to shoot him or something like that. I forgot why, but whatever. So, I go ahead and I throw up a couple dice onto Bashing Fist again, and he stops it, I believe, or I fail it. I think I failed it. 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I failed it by 1 again. God damn it. Then I go ahead and I throw up a bunch of dice onto the Green Moon, and he's like, fuck that spell. And he's just like, no. So he dispelled it. Alright. Over here, the Web Launcher goes ahead and shoots, hits 2 of these guys. That's about it. And over here, I'm going to start shooting these guys into his Lion Guard, and they end up killing off 1. Go ahead and I shoot the Rock Lobber into his Sword Bastards. It drifts off. I think it killed 2 guys. I did kill 2 guys. And that's about it. Over here, close combat. Dread and the Trolls just ate that unit of Reavers. They're going to both overrun. And Dread overruns way past his Sword Bastard's line of sight. But the Trolls hit the Phoenix, and they're going to get flanked in the next turn. It's probably going to be some dead Trolls. Over here, I made sure to maximize Koopa and the Boar Boys, right? But, as you can see, I'm touching all his models. All his models have targets. But Koopa's not touching my Boar Boys. I got the unit. Koopa's fighting his BSB. I do a wound onto his BSB, and he's just like, well, I got this ward save. I'm like, no, you don't. He's like, well, I got this banner. I'm like, no, you don't. Those Boar Boys are turning off everything. The Boar Boys kill off 2 of his guys. He loses combat, but he is going to be steadfast because I am not in ranks. And, yeah, he's just like, shit. He took a wound onto his BSB, 2 wounds onto his unit, and he is not in the winning side of this right now. He's going to have to take a lot of hits, strength 4, strength 5, and poison. And it's just going to be stuck there for a while. So I win combat. I believe I reform. Oh, look. He goes ahead and he attacks me back. He does a shit ton of wounds back, but look at this. Ding, 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 ding. Armor saves up the ass. 6 armor saves. Holy shit. So I'm going to reform into not ranks. I'm going to take the back 2 guys and make them 3 wide, just so he doesn't have a charge with his Lion Guard into my rear. So Like I said, I won that combat. He's going to stick there. Let's move on. Actually, that was it. It's going to start off turn 3 Highborn Elves. Turn 3 Highborn Elves. He's charging in. He's charging in with his general's unit into my flank of my trolls. And I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. I don't know why. I'm looking at it like, why did I do this? But anyways, he's going to go in. Of course he's going to go in. And he gets in like so. But we couldn't really get him closer because my freaking Mulg troll there, his club is too huge. So I moved the Orcs this way. He's still using that eagle-ish chaff. He's moving his line guard closer because it was just a far charge for him to my A-Rock. But right now, at this moment, I kind of have all his units spread out, and this is actually really beneficial for me. And at the same time, since his line guard are right there, I'm just looking at, I'm going to fucking green moon the fuck out of those guys. I am going to green moon the fuck out of them. I better not blow up. Magic Phase got 7 power dice. He goes in and does something. I don't know what he does. I think he did Beast Within, and then he did a couple things to give his guys bonuses in the combat with the trolls. I know that. Anyways, over here he's gonna start shooting at the A-Rock. He ends up doing 1 wound on. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I forgot about this, guys. I'm so sorry. I forgot about this. I can't believe I forgot about this. So I picked the 1 attribute from my Goblin Shaman. And out of all the attributes I had choices of, since he has the Lore Master that has all the signature spells, I picked Alchemy. So I gave my A-Rock, when I did the Fix It Up spell, that's why I did Fix It Up, I gave the A-Rock a +1 to her armor save. So he shoots all these shots at the A-Rock. He gets a bunch of 6s, and I armor save a shit ton of them. He only gets 1 wound off. Oh my god, that was awesome. Anyways, close combat over here. Holy shit. Dan, I feel bad. I can't even imagine how pissed I would be if this happened. He did 13 wounds. 13 wounds to the flank of my trolls. And I regened 11. Oh shit. Holy shit. I would freak out if I was Dan. I regened 11 and he was just like, what the fuck? His Phoenix goes, and I don't think his Phoenix did a goddamn thing. So I go attack back, and I have 4 trolls on the Phoenix, and they do 5 wounds onto the Phoenix. The 2 guys on the side did 3 wounds onto his sword bastards. Now, he is steadfast. He's breaking my ranks. But I won combat. He has a charge, a flank, a big flank, 1 rank, because I knocked off the guy for the 2nd rank, a banner. That's only like 5. Let's see. Charge, flank, big flank, rank, banner. That's 5. And 2 wounds. 7. Okay? And I did 8 wounds. Oh, so he's down by 1, but he is steadfast. And he fails. Now, I'm a nice guy. I mean, this is a friendly game. This is against Dan. I'm not really going to be an asshole about it. I mean, I fucking rolled a hell of a lot of regens. So he's saying that he's in 12-inch of his BSB, which I know he's not, because you can see the gap right here between my trolls and his guys, and it was like barely at 12. And I was like, you know what though? Re-roll it. He fails it again. Shit. So he runs. My trolls chase, and my trolls ate his whole unit. Holy shit. The game's pretty much downhill from here, guys. Oh man, this combat over here, he decides to finally challenge with his champ because he doesn't want me killing his BSB with Koopa, and Koopa kills that champ with 1 wound only. And then the Boar Boys only kill off 2 more guys. I'm winning combat again. He didn't really do, I don't think he did a single wound to me, but he's failing. He re-rolls, he sticks because he's still steadfast. It's going to go ahead and start off Orcs and Goblins turn 4. And I'm so sorry, man. The A-Rock's charging in here into his guys, his ambushers, and they fail their terror check, and they run off the table. Oh man, this is just getting worse and worse for Dan. Holy shit. And then right here, he sets it up so I could charge his Lion Guard with my Orcs. But I'm like, I'm not charging. And he's like, why? I actually backed up a couple inches. And he's like, why did you do that? He's like, you should have just charged. We should have just had a fight. You know? And I'm like, hell no. I don't have to fight you. He's like, why? I'm like, magic phase. 7 dice. Throw 5 dice onto the fucking big moon. He lets it go off. And here it goes, guys. I finally got the fucking green. I'm at point blank range. Only way I'm going to fuck up is if I roll a 6, and I'm not rolling that 6. I don't roll the 6. I roll it through, it goes through, and it kills off only 8 Lion Guard. But that's it, guys. He quit after that. After that turn. I am just so happy I got that spell off. He was just like, I'm done. I'm done. And I was like, no, let me get the spell off first, man. Oh, my God. That was a massacre. It's an easy 20-0 win. Yeah, he only has 10 Lion Guard left and like 5 whatchamacallits, Silver Helms left. And he killed my Rock Lobber. That was brutal. So, yeah, it's a major Orcs and Goblins victory. I'm glad I got this game in before Blood in the Sun. Blood in the Sun's coming up not this weekend, but next weekend. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. And I'm kind of like, like I have doubts about certain things in my army right now, but at the same time, I feel like I got these last few games that I've actually played some pretty tough opponents. I played Fergus, I played Ian, I played my brother, and then I played Dan even, and Len. And I gave Len a run for his money a couple times, and he has a Death Star. I've given Fergus a run for his money, even though I lost the first one, we tied the second one. And I've even done the same thing with Ian. So I don't have too much fear with my list. I feel like my list is actually pretty solid. I do know who I am playing in my first round. My first round is a grudge match against Jeremy, and Jeremy's bringing a Highborn Elf army full of Sky Sloops. Sky Sloops everywhere. And that kind of intimidates me just because it's a lot of strength 6 thunderbolts going around. It kind of intimidates me because he has a lot of bolt throwers that he's going to be able to single shot at my characters. And I don't know. It could be really menacing. It really does matter who gets first turn on that one because the first turn could be huge, especially since I have rock lobbers, and hopefully my rock lobbers are on point there. But yeah, there's a lot in that list that kind of just like intimidates me. And again, he knows my list too. So, and especially if he watches like a video of mine, he's gonna be able to figure out what I have and what I'm playing for. So, we'll see how that does. Yeah, and then I ended up last weekend. I ended up not getting any games in. I got one game in against my cousin Dan, and he was just kind of learning the game, so it wasn't really a big like I didn't take any pictures. It was kind of just like a learning game, and I just figured it wasn't worth it making a battle report out of it. But I did get a battle report against my brother versus Ian, and there's actually 2 games because the first game lasted only 1 round. So then I ended up doing the second game as well. So besides that, yeah, guys, if you have any comments or feedback on how I should play the list or what I should do, who I should team up with who on when I'm going across, I did feel like I played a lot of angles on Dan on this, and at the same time, I think I knew his army well enough where I was able to play to my strengths and stay away from his. And also that alchemy was pretty fucking awesome. And the fact, guys, I got off a green moon. And I even changed the template to the green template to make sure it was the green moon, and that's why it hit the whole unit. But only killing off 8 guys, I wish it killed off more. But but it is 8 white lions. That's like over 80 to 100 points of white lions. And the trolls are definitely the MVP here. The trolls just fucked up his Swordmaster unit. Oh man, the trolls just, yeah, the 11 fucking regens. And his list did contain a flaming banner, but he had it in the ambushers. Honestly, if I was to play this game differently, if I was to be on his side, I would have just had those guys not even ambush. I would have had him just go straight for my trolls to begin with, and just keep his 2 combat blocks kind of just neck and neck with each other. I do feel like Dan lacks in shooting a bit, because obviously his ambushers don't come till turn 2, and his bolt throwers, he should have that third bolt thrower. I think he should have the third bolt thrower and 2 sky sloops, but that's me. And then still have a giant combat block like the Lion Guard. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm rambling. In like 13 more minutes, I got my appointment to come on in, so I'll save you guys from the misery for before that. Guys, if you have any comments or feedback, leave it in the comment section below. If you haven't hit like and subscribe, hit like and subscribe. I don't know what the hell you're waiting for. And guys, I'm going to Greece for ETC. ETC is the team games against like other countries. So I'm part of Team America, but I need help getting there. So if you guys can, I am going to leave a GoFundMe account or my PayPal account down below. And if you guys feel like the need to donate, anything helps. $1, $2, $5, $8, $17, $17.77, anything random, that helps a lot, and I'll be it'll help me get out there so I can help give you guys more content for these ETC games. Besides that, I hope you guys are enjoying my videos, and I will see you guys in the next video. I don't know if I'm missing anything. I always feel like I am, though. Anyways, guys, take care and peace.